Alright, what's going on YouTube? Happy Thursday. This is a late break. We haven't done one this late since, I almost said yesterday. I mean, that was kind of late, later than usual. But since a H2 case, a long time ago actually, and we had one person in particular stay up until 3 a.m. I think you guys know who that is. Let's check for audio. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let me just post this on Discord. Alright, we should be good to go. Let me get the case and put it on the table. It is a little bit of an odd time. I think a lot of people in the US may be asleep at this point, and then a lot of people in Europe are also asleep, so maybe our audience is going to be mainly Central and East Asia, maybe Australia too, Oceania. Let's put this case over here. Let's see the whole thing, right? All right. Let me remove this. We're gonna get right into it, guys. Let me just put up the team list so you guys know what's going to who. So Arsenal is going to Evan, and Villa is going to Sean. Brighton is going to Angel. Burnley is going to Mr. P, 5K. Chelsea is going to Sean. Crystal Palace is going to Muggled FC. We got a lot of new faces in this break, so welcome to everyone, especially if this is your first time. Matt P has Fulham. Wait, why do I have two? Are those the same? I think that those are the same Matt P actually. Might have just had this different color for whatever reason. Pretty sure they are. If they're not, we'll figure it out after the break, but this should be the same person who has Newcastle and Fulham. Leeds is going to Ruben. Leicester is going to Tom. Liverpool, no Owen, Salah. Thiago is going to Frey. And then Liverpool, Owen, Salah. Thiago is going to SG. Man City is going to Chuan Dong. And Man United is going to Tempo Card Spot. Newcastle again going to Matt P. For some reason, a different color than the Fulham. And Sheffield's going to Paul. Southampton's going to Jim. Kane Plus is going to Harry Kane Cards. That is basically Harry Kane, Harry Winks, and Højbjerg. And Sun Plus is everything else in the Tottenham spot. So inserts, whatever, that is not one of the three players in the Kane spot. Basically going to Sun spot. And then West Brom is going to Angel. West Ham is going to Zanmil. And Wolves is going to Angel. Hey, what's up, Sean? This might be like the time of day that you're active, it seems like. This time of night. So far, I've only you in the chats. Oh, I see, there we go. Yeah, I knew that was the case, but I think you claimed the teams like at different times. And then for whatever reason, when I was putting this together, it was like different colors. So yeah, both going to the same person. So I think we can go ahead and start, guys. I'm actually kind of relieved that there's no filler this time, but fillers are fun though. Like just seeing them go like in 10 minutes, all 20 or 30 spots is like awesome. But it's slightly more work, but I don't mind it. But obviously when we have all the teams taken, then that makes everything easier for everyone. But all right, here we go, guys. Let's start with H2 case from 2020-21 EPL Prizm, aka hybrid. I always struggle with finding the center here. Maybe you gotta get the sides first. All right. Always get that extra Panini tape. All right, and we got it, guys. Let me move this so you guys can see. Let's take some predictions on how many blacks or black golds we're gonna get. Black golds 1 of 1. Are we gonna get 0? Are we gonna get 1? Are we gonna get 2? Are we gonna get 3? We know 3 is possible because we did it last time. And guys, it feels weird going through like one case now that we've done 3. Now that we know what we can do, that was like the first time I think I've done like a 3-caser in like one sitting. So that was really interesting. That was really fun. It was just like super long. But yeah, let's do some black gold predictions. There are no wrong answers. There are no right answers until the very end, obviously. And then I guess we can also do how long this is going to take time-wise, kind of like what we did last time. Except maybe last time was slightly more exciting because it was 3 cases. It was harder to predict. You guys might have gotten used to this kind of format at this point, so it might be easier to take a wild guess at how long this break is going to take. But let's set these up as such. No bonus in today's break. Yesterday that was a little thing I just, I saw them, I was like, oh, I totally forgot about these. So let me just add them to the choice break, add some more colors. And here we go. This is 5x4 setup here. So we'll do a quarter or a fifth. All right. Let me just move these so that they're all in the center. All right, I think we're good to go, guys. What up, Eddie? Let's start from the left. Keep things consistent. Here's box number 1. Good luck, everyone. So case average. I'm going off of memory here. I do have a chart that I made, and not a chart, just like a image that I shared on Discord and Instagram. Basically tells you all the case averages and stuff. But we should be seeing 14 cracked ices out of 23. Those are numbered out of 23. And what else? Out of a case, we should be seeing 6 gold waves out of 10. So that's always nice. Then, of course, anywhere between 1 to 3 autos and 1 kaboom. That is the... Speak of the devil, I think we have our first auto. All right, first box, first auto. Set that one to the side. And I think we have... I won't spoil anything, but I think it is pretty cool what's in that first pack that we just set to the side. We're starting off strong, I can tell you that. I don't think we're starting off black gold level, but who knows. One of these 20 boxes might have one of them. And after seeing Big Homie pulling Sadio Mane, black gold for Liverpool, wow, that was phenomenal. Almost thought it was going to be a Mo Salah. And guys, I'm sure like most of us, I don't know, like because this came out 2021, like March 2021. It's been almost 2 years, which is actually unbelievable. It's pretty ridiculous. I only started keeping track of like which ones have been out and stuff, so there's, I don't know, there could be a lot that we still haven't seen and we might never see from boxes. But I think the cheaper these become, the more accessible they are to more people, and then the more we will see from this entire set. Anyone watch the Tottenham Man City game? Oh, we got Oceania breaks. I knew they'd be here because, you know, it's like, what, 13, 14, 15 hours in the future compared to us. So they've definitely woken up maybe 6 hours ago or maybe just now. So welcome to the chat. I'm sure he's referring to this amazing set, but we'll take it either way. Here's our first parallel, a Gundogan. Relatively good performance from today, nothing too crazy, but Riyad Mahrez was actually on fire. Curtis Jones. Let's put the greens to the right and the purples to the left, and just a bunch of base here. Of course, we do have an auto coming up, guys, that we kind of felt. Oh, Harry Kane, what do you know? Harry Kane, green pulsar. I think maybe we pulled one of these previously, but here is our green ice. Don't know who this one's going to. A blue team or a dark team. It's going to Leeds. This one's going to Ruben. Is it Bamford? I guess that's like best case scenario. Stuart Dallas, defender for Leeds. Nice color match, I suppose, in a way. Let's take a look at the back. 18 out of 23. So we're gonna get like 13 more of these guys. So buckle up. The name of the game, every single box has one SSP. At least, because you can get obviously the autos and the black golds and the gold waves. What up, Tradiac? Sean is spitting some truth right there. Spurs bottled it as if it was a cup because, yeah, if you know, you know. Spurs don't like winning things. Okay, let's see what this auto is going to be. Actually, I'm going to keep it to the end. Oh, okay. So now I 100% know what kind of card it's going to be because I thought this card was going to be what I thought, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's get to the autograph, guys. Okay, flashback or regular? It is a regular. It is rotated. It's going to be an SSP, guys. Let me actually just show you so you can see what I saw. I don't know if you can see it actually from here. We're trying to reflect it off. You'll find out in a sec. There's no point in me doing that. Red team, surprise, surprise. What do you know? PV. Who's PV? I was gonna say Paul Voles. I don't know who is PV. I feel, oh, actually, wait, there's two people. I think we pulled this guy's auto yesterday. Oh no, it's Patrick Vieira. Wow, for Arsenal. Let's go. SSP starting off strong. Gold wave autograph going to Evan. Bang. What a way to start the box. So it was either between this guy or Patrice Evra, and we pulled Patrice Evra yesterday. And yesterday I guessed it was Vieira, so it was like the other way around. All right, look at that. Let's look at the back. These are SSPs, but they are not numbered, guys, if you've never seen these before. I'm gonna have to get some more penny sleeves. All right, starting off strong. So we are gonna see maybe 1 to 2 more autos from this case, but starting strong for Arsenal. Go Gooners. Let's put this one on display here, I suppose. All right, and that's all the other ones. Get rid of this base, one box at a time. Yeah, might as well do these since we're just warming up here, guys. Warming up with a gold wave. Good morning, Dr. D. Dr. Disrespect after that comment about Harry Kane yesterday. I don't know if I can ever forgive you for that, man. Oceania is talking from the future, of course, as we all know. All right, next box here. We got street reps in the chat as well. Man, yeah, those two goals gave me so much hope. I was like, wow, they can actually really make Guardiola miserable here. But then I don't know, man. Second half, I just, something inside me told me that Guardiola is going to do Guardiola things. And man, that guy is what a manager. Probably my favorite manager of all time. Him and Ancelotti, probably. Him, Ancelotti, and Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson. What up, Gazi? Gazi, you're either working really late or you're up really early. Yeah, Dr. D, for some reason, just hates Harry Kane. It's one thing to say that, you know, he didn't perform well in like a game or whatever, but to call him rubbish, man, come on, that's rubbish on its own. That's some bollocks. Tradiac has a 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. shift for work tomorrow. Sad. Yeah, 9 a.m. isn't bad, but the fact that it's going for 11 hours, that's brutal, man. We only have 3 cards in this one. Yeah, I did feel a bunch of packs on the, like, the ones that we went through earlier. Those had like 5 cards in them. Pretty thick. This one, yeah, this one just has 4. Don't know which is normal, which is not. All right. Yeah, see, this one has 5 cards. Something is happening with a lot of the packs in this specific box. This one might have 3. Nope, it has 4. We had one with 3 earlier. Okay, and we have a gold from this one. Gold wave number to 10. So we're starting off strong, guys. Starting off strong. Hopefully it settles down in the middle so we keep some energy to the end. Hopefully it doesn't go all at once. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And Minamino, silver, going to the other Liverpool spots. Green Pulsar, John Joe Shelby. Probably got a hat with a razor in it. And Billy Gilmore, purple breakaway. And time for the gold wave. It's a red team. Could be one of 4. All right, guys. Liverpool, Arsenal, Southampton, or Sheffield. What's it going to be? Is it the insurance spot? The infamous... It's not, but I guess it's second closest to the insurance spot. Southampton, this one is going to Jim. Let's see who it is. Alex McCarthy. Goalkeeper, 3 out of 10. It's a gold wave. You know, nice one for the Southampton spot. I was expecting to see either James Ward-Prowse or maybe even Danny Ings back in when he played for Southampton. There we go. First gold. Let's put it over here. And let's put these other ones in a sleeve. Eddie's asking, how much would one of these boxes go for individually? Right now, I think you can find them, honestly, anywhere between 55 to 60 bucks. United States Buckaroos. So definitely way better than what these cost like 1 year ago. I mean, everything 1 year ago is absurd. And 2 years ago, even crazier. Absolutely unbelievable prices 2 years ago. And you know, the hype was there. Everyone was buying it. I feel like people were buying more. Even when things were more expensive back then, people were buying more back then than they were now. Now it's, you know, it's all about singles. Because people have learned, realized what everything was all about. The box, Fausto Bonafide, he pulled a flashback out of 99. Wait, 99? Did he get a hobby? Was that like a silver auto? McAllister Green Ice, 49. Oh, McAllister Brighton rookie. That's sick. Oh, okay, there it is. I answered my own question by reading your second comment after that. For this product, what hobby? How would you rank silvers in rarity compared to the green, purple parallels in the set? So the thing is, you can get silvers from any product. You can get it from retail, you can get it from hobby, you can get it H2, like any single product, you name it. Silver is in it. Green pulsars and purple pulsars are only in this format, so they're only in H2. And because we know basically exactly the print run of H2, green pulsars are technically numbered out of 102. It's kind of odd, but you know, that's how many boxes they made. That's why they're all numbered. So one of these is technically numbered out of 102. And then the purples, I forgot the exact number. It's really easy to like come up with it again, but I think it was like 50, 54, 52, 56, something like that. So I'd say they're almost the equivalent of like out of 99 and out of 49. Pretty close. Any interest in breaking deco? Deco from this year or deco from last year? You know, I wouldn't be opposed. It's just deco for this year was like a little strange. So if I can get some good prices on some of the boxes, I'll definitely do it, because right now, at this point, I'm open to any suggestions for next break ideas. Because after next week, I probably will be taking, I know it's going to sound ironic, but I'm going to be taking a break from breaking and uploading for a little bit. Just going to be like really, really busy. So I'm trying to get as many breaks as I can in before then. So if you guys have any recommendations, if we can get enough demand for it, you know, enough people to actually vouch and sign off for it, then yeah, we'll do it. Otherwise, I have a bunch of mixers lined up from this set. You know, this set seems to be doing very, very well with, you know, people on Discord or on the YouTube channel. So we have mixers, again, you know, different formats, hobby, choice, H2, breakaway, all that fun stuff that we typically do. Bobby Firmino here. And, or we might just keep doing choice 5 boxes. We already have like 4 or 5 people who've asked for that format again, because, you know, it's a lot of bang for what you're paying for. West Ham United, is this going to be Jared Bowen for Big Homie and Brian Cards? I know they said they're trying to collect all 23 cracked ices from this set. Jared Bowen. So let's find out. Ben Johnson. I saw the B. I was kind of tricked a little bit, but 22 out of 23. This one is going to Zanmil 9296. Our second cracked ice, our third SSP. So that's box number 3. And no auto from this one, which is maybe a good sign, because we don't want to get them all at once. This one seems really thick. This silver is thicker than usual. Yeah, also, thanks for reminding us. Ronaldo, or CR9's card has CR7's auto, and I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen any that actually have his auto on it. They're all like CR7 autos, which is, you know, kind of sad, but yeah, like, you know, whoever is sticking those stickers on the card, I don't think it's computerized, but even if it was computerized, the person who would make the settings to put those stickers on the R9 card obviously has no idea what he's doing or what she's doing, or yeah. Not much soccer knowledge there if you mix up CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo with Ronaldo Nazario. Sorry for the camera shady there. Mealy Bo is asking, so he got 2 Serie A Mosaic hobby boxes from 2021-22. He's asking, how do you think a sealed box would do long term? So with that product, you know, it's definitely more short printed than a lot of sets that came out in 2021-22. You know, especially the T-Mall version, super short print. You know, they only made like, I feel like a quarter of the amount they did of like EPL. So that's like the sickest part of it. But the hobby is obviously slightly more printed than the T-Mall, but still overall compared to Mosaic Hobby and compared to EPL Mosaic Hobby and La Liga Hobby, they definitely printed more. So over time, if people are looking for very specific rookies from that set, aka Raspadori and Beto, maybe, you know, if they turn into something huge, the value is gonna go up. Otherwise, I think it's gonna stay where it is now, or you know, just be pretty stagnant. I don't think it's gonna drop that much more in value, if drop at all. But that set is, you know, just for the fact that they didn't make a lot of it, kind of gives it a lot of nice oomph. Plus all the autographs in it. So you know, as Maradona autos become harder and harder to pull over time, you know, there's that Maradona auto from Napoli in that set, which is really nice. And of course you have Cristiano Ronaldo, and you have a lot of other legends too that played in Serie A that we're all fond of. But here we go. First green pulsar is Fabianski. Shout out to Dr. D for that one. Got to represent. And then we have Ryan Bertrand, green pulsar, and then our purple. It's going to be Jan Bednarek. And it looks like, oh, we do have, is that a Kaboom or auto? I can't tell. I think it's an auto. We'll set it down when we get to it, but I feel like we also have a gold. I saw a gold earlier, or never mind. We did not see a gold. We saw a cracked ice here. So let's set that one down over there. Let's move these. Then when we get closer to the autograph, we have Jack O'Connell here, silver. And auto time here. Set that one down, covered by Jared Bowen, could be a sign. Rodrigo Moreno with that amazing assist, to be honest. I don't know if you guys saw that, I forgot that rookie's name, Gnonto maybe? Had that crazy aerial strike. But yeah, it was assisted by Rodrigo, and the whole thing was just beautiful. Okay, West Brom. Is it Conor Gallagher? West Brom's going on Angel, picked it up at the last second. Kieran Gibbs with that slightly Band-Aid rip reveal right there, 16 out of 23. Goes nice with the West Brom colors. Cracked ice, so nice. And time for the autograph. And it is going to be a flashback. No, it's not. I thought it was a flashback. Is it a gold, though? Well, actually, yeah, all autographs are gold. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. Any autograph you get from these are either black gold or gold. So let's see what this one's going to be, guys. Not a red team. Maybe it is going to West Ham. Look at those colors. Maybe Aston Villa. BF. Who's BF? Any ideas? I don't know. Brad Friedel, Aston Villa. Goalkeeper, another one of those color matches. We got, who did we get last time? The Shay Given, and he was wearing yellow. It was gold on gold or gold on yellow. So nice one for Aston Villa, if you're a fan of goalkeepers especially. This one is going to Sean. Gonna be honest, I didn't even know this guy was in the Aston Villa autograph checklist. Brad Friedel. Any Brad Friedel fans in the chat right now? What up, Brian? Oh, joined a while ago. Lagging here. I really need to change. Every single time I want to go live, I forget. I want to change the latency so that it's kind of slightly less quality, but not like the least to where it's fastest. At least somewhere like in between, like some happy medium where I can read the chat updates as they come rather than like 7, 10 seconds later, even like up to a minute sometimes it feels like. Let's set that one down like this. Oh wow, Brian joined a while ago. I missed a bunch of stuff. Floppy Hansky. This guy's cracking the jokes left and right. Honestly, Fabianski was probably my go-to keeper for fantasy, like, I don't know, 3-4 seasons ago, for like probably 2 to 3 seasons. So the guy was doing great. Can't wait for next year's Prizm, says Godzi. Leeds have some fire. Any names you want to drop? Let's see what those Leeds prospects are. I'm guessing the one we just talked about not too long ago. And Dr. D has such a internal conflicts with Spurs. He can't even spell it out. He has to use a star to spell it out. No, Brian, I think the delay on this video is, well, first of all, I don't even know if that was a joke or not, but the delay on this is like 7 seconds, I think, 7 to 10 seconds. It's not that much. It's just that I'm like ripping packs and I don't want to like damage any of the cards and like look away at the same time. So that's why, that's just me personally reading the chat later than I would. But I did say I was probably going to get a screen or put it up there or something, like, I don't know, iPad maybe. Just never had an iPad before. Never really had a reason to get one. And we got a gold wave in this one, guys. We have a gold wave, and I'm gonna do it like that. So that means we have a bunch of silvers, greens, and purples in this one. So Liam Cooper, Kyle Edwards, and what else do we have? Connor Cody. And Gabriel, rookie for Arsenal. Wilfred Ndidi, purple. And that was that box. I feel like it takes, well, I mean, actually, it makes sense. It takes way longer to go through the box than the actual cards. But good luck, guys. Don't know who this one's going to. It is going to a blue team, so, or maybe even Spurs or West Brom, I don't know. Tottenham Gold Wave. Is it a Harry Kane out of 10 or is it a Heung-min Son? The two players that, you know, our spot owners are looking for in every single break. Højbjerg, out of 10. The guy was absolutely furious. 10 out of 10. Look at that. 10 out of 10. Højbjerg for Spurs. We'll give him one of these. Nice one going to Harry Kane cards. The spot that has, well, we should call it Harry Winks spot. And then if Harry Kane makes an appearance, that would be really nice. So Harry Winks, Harry Kane, and Højbjerg. Nice Gold Wave SSP for what it's worth. There we go. That's our second one, so we should be seeing 4 more. Unless I reverse it. Is it like 16 and 4 or 14? I think it's 14 and 6 actually. Even though I've gone through so many of these, numbers will play some tricks on you guys. All right, where's our silver pile? It is over there. So I'm gonna guess this one has a cracked ice out of 23. Yeah, Dr. D with Dr. D, you should start your own streaming channel, man. I would watch it. And then you can ignore me whenever I comment in the comment sections. Yeah, Amelia, I would agree with what Brian said. But I mean, if you generally take the ratio, I mean, if you take a channel that makes, or a channel that has like 100K plus subs versus a channel that has like 10K and that's 10%, you can basically assume that they're making 10% of what they're making. So I think that's a pretty fair assumption. Crack some packs in the OR and yeah, just have that special iron coating to add to the chrome, if you know what I mean. Has a little tint to it. Some people would say it's red, some people would say it's maroon, some people would say it's crimson. But yeah, you'll make the chrome cards last even longer, I guess. More metal. I couldn't really see the edge of any of these cards, so I don't know what the SSP is going to be. It's definitely a cracked ice because there it is at the very end, so let's just fly through these ones. Alright, watch a black gold surprise us like it always did in that 3-caser. John McGinn and Serge Aurier. And Jack O'Connell once again. Maybe we got a silver of his. Purple, Sissoko. So we always get the Spurs cards, but not always the ones we're looking for. It's probably only 2 to 3 that really anyone is looking for. All right, let's see who this cracked ice is going to be. Covered by Allison. Looks like Aston Villa, West Ham, or Burnley. Aston Villa, is it a Jack Grealish? It's Tyrone Mings. 22 out of 23. I feel like we've got a cracked ice Tyrone Mings before, but you guys know how it goes. Okay, I did something weird with the setup. Hold on, guys. Something is off. Let me try to... Uh-oh. Alright. I think this might work a little better. So I'm having to reach around the camera this time for some reason. Don't want to do that. I think... Alright. Alright, feels slightly better. Let me just shift over a little bit. I think that's also what's contributing to it. Alright, there we go. Back in business. Get these packs out. I wonder who our third auto is going to be if we do get a third auto. Hopefully we get 4, which means maybe a black gold would have snuck in there. Yeah, actually, so Ryan sent me a short he made of it was basically a summary of the 3-caser for H2, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm just trying to figure out how to upload it as a short, and then maybe it'll be cool. But I mean, in terms of overall videos on YouTube, I think sports cards are still an emerging market kind of thing, as you might expect. Bloody good. I like it. Also like that comment from Brian. Must be a good card if he got past Allison. Although Allison, as of recent times, I mean, I think it's because of the Liverpool defenders. I don't want to blame Allison because Allison is actually a really, really good keeper. One of the ones that I've enjoyed watching the last, I don't know, 6-7 years. Actually, exactly how Brian calculated it. 1 in every 34 boxes, so that's 1.7 cases? Or is it 1.7 or 1.17? I think it's 1.7. So it's like every other case, basically. Which is actually crazy. It's just like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Did I play ball back in my day? I played soccer my entire life since I was like a wee lad. And I also played tennis, and I did play some basketball, but basketball took up a lot of time and I had to focus on something, so you know, obviously I went with soccer. I do enjoy some volleyball every now and then as well. Especially, actually sometimes I'd say I'd enjoy beach volleyball more, but to me, beach volleyball is so much more work just because, you know, you're walking around in sand. A lot of unpredictable things going on. Whereas indoor volleyball, there we go, as a green pulsar. Whereas indoor volleyball, a lot of, you can play normally, I guess. There's a lot of things you can expect. The movement of the ball, movement of your feet, of your legs, whatever. But, yep, soccer, football, forever. Red team cracked ice. Is this one going to be a Liverpool that's going to haunt Big Homie for the rest of his life? I don't know. It's not. It is Sheffield United out of 23. Aaron Ramsdale, let's go. Let's see it. Let's get one of these. And you guys know why I am ringing the bell on that one, because obviously he plays for Arsenal now. Doing great things. You know, can't hang out with Sheffield in the championship. Can't be doing that. Not if you're Ramsdale. But I'm sure they understand. Guy's got dreams. Guy dreams so big, they dedicated a white Prizm in an entire set that was exclusive to him. That's how big his dreams are. All right, silver over there. On to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done with 7 boxes. So here's box number 8. Definitely play defense. You can tell. How can you tell, actually? So I excelled at defense, but I didn't become a defender, like a dedicated starting defender, like every single game kind of thing, until very, very late. It wasn't until like I understood like what it was like to, you know, like you play some sports and then one thing clicks and then you understand the whole thing. You're just like, wow, I can't believe this was missing from my brain this entire time. So I actually played as attacking midfielder, and I would play as shadow striker a lot of times for most of my time playing soccer. And then probably last few years of, I don't know, not last few years, the last 2 years of high school. That's when that's when that thing clicked. And then I was just like, because, you know, I'm kind of like one of those players who just relied on speed, like a lot of times. So as a fast defender, I guess there's not many of you there, and you're in high demand. So I just became a dedicated defender at that point. I figured it out. I figured out how to defend against, you know, playing as a attacker, you know, shadow striker, attacking midfielder for a long time. You kind of understand the mentality of like how those players think. So, I mean, that's another reason why, you know, Maldini's like one of my favorite players of all time. And he was just absolutely incredible. The way he saw the game, the way he understood like what to do. And I'm sure a lot of people know this, but one of his most famous quotes is, if you have to slide tackle to stop someone, then you're already like, you already did a mistake. So you're trying to clean up your mess. All right, before we get into this, all right, cracked ice, I think. Yeah, Amelia was like, I knew it. What made you guess that though? I'm really curious. Here's Mo Salah, purple pulsar. Any recommendations for Amazon purchasable top loaders? I mean, I definitely go with Ultra Pro. If they have cardboard gold. Actually, I have like hold on. Let me show it to you. So this one is for like, especially like tops. You can like use these. 60 point, you can use it for tops, numbered cards. Like numbered cards and numbered autos, and maybe even like autos. These are really good. The ones I typically use, I don't have, where did I put them? They're like right there, there. It's like the empty case. The ones I typically get are these. So these are the normal, like that's what those cards are in, you know, it fits most stuff. So 25 of these in here, and it should fit like up to, well, like 35 points. But it fits most Chrome cards that you get. They're not like Spectra or anything like crazy like that, super thick. Silver, Fabian Scher, always switch those vowels. Caballero. I don't know why I separated the pile there. And time for cracked ice. Did we rotate this? Brighton, Gross, Trossard, or McAllister. McAllister rookie incoming. Ben White. All right, Benny Blanco, let's go. Love to see it. 21 out of 23. The only name I didn't mention because honestly, I completely forgot this guy was playing for Brighton at the time. Look at that. Let's get one of these. Going on, Angel. Nice hit, my friend. Probably the biggest cracked ice so far of the break. Yeah, John, these normal ones are also good for like SEC like parallels, but if they're numbered, don't put them in these. You got to put them in these. The numbered ones always go in these because they are a little bit thicker. And I've seen so many people, ship cards in those like really really tight top loaders, and you can damage the corners. It's very easy to damage the corners by doing that. So I only recommend the 60 cardboard gold. I think you can order them from Amazon, pretty sure. Waterman, that is a Vieira auto indeed. The first box from the case gave us a Arsenal legend. SSP Gold Wave. Mealyville, that's a fair analysis though. Seemed like a pretty chill, laid back, not super hyper energetic or cocky, maybe based off reactions too, fools. Yeah, I mean, that's really honestly very fair analysis. I respect it. Thanks for clarifying. I was just like really curious. I was like, man, like, can you tell like by the personality of someone, like what position they play? It's actually really interesting. But I mean, I'm glad you brought it up. That was actually the first time I had like explained it to someone like that. Like people, I tell them, yeah, I usually play here, play there. That's typically when we're like actually playing like indoor, or like we're playing like a pickup game. Like, okay, where do you play? I typically say I can play anywhere, because I played goalkeeper for maybe like two years in like middle school. So you can put me wherever you want. I have experience everywhere. Yeah, John, if you have numbered cards that are in regular top loaders, I would totally recommend taking them out and putting them in the thicker ones that I showed you, especially the top ones. But like most Panini numbered ones, some sets, there's exceptions here and there, but like this set, for example, and this year's Prizm, like 2021-22 EPL Prizm, even World Cup, those numbered cards fit in the regular top loaders too. So it's typically tops that makes them really like thick, like thicker than your average numbered chrome card. Any Everton or Burnley hits, Mr. P. Mr. P, you just have Burnley, right? Oh no, you have Everton too. Okay. I knew something was off. I don't think we had any Burnley stuff. Maybe Everton? Did we miss an Everton? Waterman, I take it that's news to you, maybe? That I'm an Arsenal supporter as well. Yeah, a lot of people find this very, very bizarre that I support Arsenal and Spurs. But obviously when they play each other, I have to pick Arsenal because above all, in the Premier League, Arsenal is my team. Arsenal, Tottenham, and Liverpool, I'd say. Liverpool's like on and off from like a long, long time ago. Michael Owen times. That's kind of when I started. Like Thierry Henry and like Michael Owen. It's kind of the two players that had me get into supporting those clubs. And then for Liverpool, it like turned off for like, I think I know what it was. It was AC Milan and Liverpool in the Champions League. That'll do that to you. So I was just like, man, I hate Liverpool, and I just never even enjoyed or wanted to like look at them play. Like I love Steven Gerrard. Like he's a great player and stuff, but yeah, it's just the thing that happened with AC Milan. I didn't start watching Liverpool again until what was it? Like maybe like the year before Mohamed Salah joined, and it was just like up from there. Just felt amazing. All right, Southampton, cracked ice, Danny Ings, 17 out of 23. In my opinion, this guy is an underrated striker. It's kind of like, I always say this, he's kind of like Callum Wilson, but I feel like Callum Wilson is slightly better. You put him on whatever team, like he'll do his job. He'll do a solid job at what he was meant to do. He'll score, you know, penalties. He'll score like whatever. But yeah, Danny Ings has been all over the place actually. Okay, what is next? Yeah, I'm just catching up on the comments, guys. Of course, their reaction to how can you support Arsenal and Spurs? I mean, I always say, like, why not both? You know, enjoy best of both worlds. You don't have to divide everything. But a lot of times I will. So it just really depends on the teams. Maybe no one answered that. The auto on the right is Brad Friedel, goalkeeper, Aston Villa. John, your last noob question. Would you recommend if you were putting a set in binders, getting one with sleeves already in it or buying sleeves? Like, how would... So if you're putting cards in a binder, someone actually showed me like a really sick album the other day. I think it was on Discord. So the album has like the traditional like sleeves you put the cards in, but they're like a little bigger, so that you can put it. You can put an entire top loader and even like thicker cards, like thicker top loaders too, and they'll be completely fine. So if it's that, I'd recommend that. Otherwise, don't put cards on their own in albums. They can still get damaged over time, even if they're in like penny sleeves. Especially if you're like moving that album around a lot. So if you can find an album where you can stick top loaders in it, I'd say go for that. Oh wow, no way, really? When did that happen? Like a few days ago, I'm guessing? Wow, how many clubs is that for Ings then? So it's like Liverpool. Where did he go after Liverpool? Was he just like Southampton after that? I feel like he went somewhere else, right? I know he's Liverpool, Southampton, obviously Villa, so he's going to go to West Ham. Waterman, you read my mind. It's exactly that phrase. I live by that phrase. It's a meme, but I freaking love that phrase. ¿Por qué no los dos? Elon Musk, we just said down there. Eric Garcia. Daniel James. Do we have a gold? We do have a gold. Looks like maybe Spurs or Chelsea, I don't know. Or West Brom even. Kyle Walker-Peters. Timo Werner. John saying, so you use 35 point for just like variants. They're not numbered autograph, 60 point numbered autos and such. Yeah, I mean, even a lot of autos will fit into the regular 35 points. But the key is if it's numbered. And you know, most of the time when you put that card in the 35 point, you can immediately tell, hey, this isn't going in fairly quickly. So that's when you want to like take it out and put it in a 60 point. If you can't remember like what kinds of cards you want to put in. All right. Chelsea. Is it Captain America? Is it a Captain America Gold Wave out of 10? That'd be phenomenal. So it's going to Sean. Reece James, all right, not bad. 9 out of 10, Reece James. Let's get one of these. Gold Wave SSP. Gotta love it. I believe he's still here. He didn't go out to get some groceries or something. That's what happened last time, right? Or maybe the time before that. Reece James, Gold Wave Missed him in the World Cup, but you know, we missed a lot of people in the World Cup. Especially, especially Holland and Mo Salah, but you know, they didn't even get injured. Their teams were not good enough to make it to the World Cup. Sadio Mane, really sucked not seeing him at the World Cup. Almost didn't see Heung-min Son. That would have been terrible. All right, what else do we have? Still have, I think, one auto. You know, average is 2 to 3, or 1 to 3 actually. Sometimes cases will get 1 autos. Hopefully we got more than that. How many golds did we get? We got 3, so we got 3 more gold waves. Potentially a black gold. Hopefully this one is gonna have one of those, because we don't want to have a case that doesn't have that anymore. After we got we got spoiled by those 3 cases, guys. Just like Man City fans. Man City fans are spoiled, but today was one of those moments that, you know, kind of proved that it was maybe okay for that to be the case. Wow, Ings was at Burnley too? That's a lot of clubs. Ings, Bournemouth, Burnley, Liverpool, Southampton, Aston Villa, now West Ham. Wow, that's crazy. It's like Ibrahimovic, but he didn't really achieve anything. And he stayed in the same league. He didn't go to different leagues. That's crazy about Ibrahimovic, guys. It's like, I think he might be the only player to go to the MLS and not kill his career. Like, this guy went to the MLS and he came back. He came back to Europe. And he won. He won with AC Milan. They won the league. Guy is absolutely insane. Like, he doesn't get as much credit as he deserves. In the hobby, at least. Not in the soccer world. But, I mean, everyone knows Zlatan is a legend. He is one of the cockiest people I've ever seen in my life. But he always talks about how it's, you have to have confidence. He's always about that. It's like you have to believe in yourself, but you know, it almost always comes out as just very, very cocky behavior on his end. It's almost like a Chuck Norris of soccer kind of thing. Like, this thing, you don't do this, like it does it to you, or whatever. Yeah, any Chelsea fans know when Reece James is going to come back? Honestly, I thought Reece James was back, just not playing. Maybe just like PT or whatever that he has to go through. Well, I guess that still means like he's injured. Scratch that, guys. Second Mo Salah parallel. We got a silver. And Azpilicueta, say Spanish style. Gotta do that Spanish lisp. Technically it's not a lisp, but you know, to everyone that's what it sounds like. Pedro Neto. James Tarkowski. I think that's the first parallel for Burnley. Trezeguet for Aston Villa. And time for the cracked ice. Might be going to Burnley actually, I think, from what the colors that I saw at least. Jamie Vardy. Nico Williams. It's Aston Villa once again. Is it another shot at Jack Grealish? Jack Grealish at 23. It is not. Courtney Hauser, rookie for Aston Villa, 15 out of 23, going to Sean. I feel like Sean always picks the right teams, man. This guy's always gets something. Well, by something I mean gets many things. Alternates teams every now and then. I feel like it's got some sort of strategy working pretty well for you. Oh, Benzema, Conte, Pogba. Oh yeah, from the World Cup. Yeah, we did miss a lot of big names. Yeah, I mean, honestly, John, sometimes all it takes is someone to bring up something that you've never heard, or just out of curiosity you ask, and then your mind just gets blown. You're like, wow, I didn't even know that was the thing. And to be honest with you, when I first started collecting, I didn't know that either, and I honestly found out the hard way, maybe like 3 years ago, I'd say. And it was exactly how I described it to you earlier. Like, I was putting Topps numbered cards in those top loaders, and I was like, wait a second, why do these feel like they're being squeezed? Like, it feels like I'm damaging the card. And when you feel that, when you feel like something's wrong, gotta change it up a little bit. All right, see you, Waterman. I'm pretty sure he said I'm signing off like a long time ago. He's probably gone at this point. Yeah, Zlatan was impressive at honestly any club he goes to. Just got to do Zlatan things. Of course, that freak injury he had at Man United was crazy. Like his leg bent backward and stuff. That was pretty wild. What's even crazier is what he did to recover. Like, this guy was relentless in his physical therapy, and he did a lot of like pool training and stuff, like hydrotherapy. So the guy's a freaking genius. I mean, if you're that famous, you have that much money, and you can afford the best doctors. Of course, everyone's gonna want to get their money's worth of using you for their club because they're paying you a lot of money. So it makes sense. Oh, we got Ferg. How long have you been here? Maybe just joined? The Zlatan LeBron jersey story is laugh out loud funny. Zlatan, its arrogance in the least toxic way. Oh, there we go. Thanks for saving me, Sean. I knew I saw him running around doing something, but like probably just lack of match fitness or something. All right, Gilfie, Prizm FC, Benteke, Socek. We got another gold. Might be going to Burnley, might be Aston Villa, might be West Ham. We'll find out. It's always a guessing game with these. If it wasn't, I don't think this would be an enjoyable hobby. But here, let's see the gold wave behind Pablo Hernandez. Aston Villa, man, Aston Villa getting hits left and right. Probably the most numbered cards this break. Is it Jack Grealish? Is it? Matty Cash, 9 out of 10. Mr. Poland, which is very actually shocking to me when I found out. And then, of course, we saw him play, or actually, when I saw his cards for World Cup Prizm, I was like, yo, this is trippy. Just never expected to see Matty Cash in, like, representing Poland, but makes sense. All makes sense now. Nice one for Sean. Sure. Yeah, one of those. Haven't heard that one all break. So maybe we're saving it for a black gold, guys. Also, whoever's in here, if you do not want base, let me know. Typically, it'll speed things up for you in terms of packages. But if you have stuff from other breaks, it's not going to make a difference because I still have to collect everything and sort through all the stuff that maybe the other people want in terms of base. John, if we do Bundesliga, I'm probably going to do like a case of finest or something. I think that's like 24 autos, right? I think so. Yeah, I know Tradiac would definitely get the Dortmund spot, excuse me. A lot of people will be getting Bayern Munich, so Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, and then Dortmund would be gone. I just don't know like who would get the other teams. Might be like more enticing to do a random Bundesliga. But then obviously I know you wouldn't be happy because you wouldn't necessarily get Leverkusen. It's not guaranteed. Yeah, when Zlatan scores 50 goals in a calendar year and FIFA doesn't put him in the starting 11, yeah, something is, it's not right. Oh man, yeah, Mr. P, that slap. Wait, didn't he like fake, like, or not fake, he was claiming that the other guy stepped on his like foot or ankle or something. So he like slapped him and then he just went down at the same time because he realized he was just like, oh shit, maybe I did it like, I did it too hard, or I did it too obviously. All right, man, catch you later, John. Take it easy. What do we have here? We have 5 cards. Wait, what is... It's just an insert and a cracked ice. Okay, so it's just 1 extra card. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's the thing about Bundesliga. Like, it doesn't have that much exposure, and it's, you know... Or this one only has 3 cards. That's what happened there. It's definitely a tough sell. Andre Gomez. Nick Pope, color match for Burnley. Still can't believe that we pulled 3 color blasts from 1 breakaway case one time. Actually, we might as well do another breakaway. Might as well. I'm pretty sure we can fill it relatively quickly. It's a little bit more expensive, so it's going to be slightly harder. Another color match, kinda. Edouard Mendy for Chelsea. Let's see what that cracked ice is going to be. Got 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one's stuck to Kieran Tierney. West Brom. Is it time for the guy to finally show up? It is not time. Semi Ajayi, rookie, 22 out of 23. We're getting a lot of these serials from this case. Something seems fishy, guys. That one is going to Angel. Sleeve these. Recap at the end, guys. Man, we started maybe too strong with that Vieira. Very first box. I'm actually going to rearrange the boxes in the back because I think we can do a slightly better display here. Let me move this Benny Blanco. That. Move Vieira. Of course, you have all the sliding purples. Let's just move them here or something. Then the cracked ice, gold wave. Let's move this back here. Let's chrome dust off and good to go maybe. Let's put that one over there. All right, guys. We have 7 boxes left, including this one that we just ripped the pack from. Really hoping to see a black gold. It's going to be really hard to get back to that level, guys, from a single case, but you know, that's what we said last time. We had a few boxes left and very last few boxes just went nuts. Okay, so I think we have another autograph. For some reason I keep thinking it's going to be a color blast, but obviously you cannot get color blast from these, which is very unfortunate. But let's set this down like that. And we have a silver Joe Linton. Just move these like that. Also, if you're in our FPL league, we did announce the winner of this game week 20. Can't remember the name exactly. Something FC at the end. Something with the GWA at the end. GWAFC. I'd have to look at the name again, but I think it got 100 plus points, so congrats to that manager. And yeah, it was a lot of people triple captained either Holland or Kane or Rashford, but I think the least number of players captained Rashford, and I think whoever did that got a lot of points. But yeah, DM me to claim your prize. I think this week is a hobby pack from 2018-2019 Topps Chrome. So if that is unclaimed, then it will go to the manager who wins game week 21. If they decide to pick it, if not, it's just going to keep rolling. And all right, let's do the cracked ice before the autograph. Conor Gallagher base is covering Crystal Palace. Is it Eze or Zaha? It's Christian Benteke. This is like his third or fourth cracked ice that we've gotten. Might as well go for the whole thing now. Whoever has this, reach out to Muggled FC maybe, or Muggled FC, reach out to the other ones. Collect all 23 Christian Bentekes. All right, autograph time. Watch it be a... It can't be a redemption because it's too thick to be a redemption. All right, we know it's definitely a card. I don't know. What team is this going to? I don't want to show the team, but we saw some color. ASH. Several names come to mind, but I don't think any of them are right. Any guesses, guys? Let us find Alan Shearer once again. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Jim. Man, for some reason I almost thought it was a black gold once again. Wow, let's get one of these. So you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So when we pulled the black gold auto, it looked exactly like this, obviously without the waves. And then the black was like covering these edges here. So it was very confusing at first to recognize that it was a black gold until I turned it around. And then I was like, oh my God, 1/1. This guy really takes his time signing the cards. Mad respect to Alan Shearer for doing that. The second Alan Shearer super short print auto we pull from H2. So there is a chance we get a black gold, maybe, since we have 3 autos now. I don't know if we can get a black gold auto, but we'll see. We shall see. Put a stand for this guy. Let me move these ones over here. Southampton with that Alan Shearer luck. Top scorer of all time for the English Premier League. No. I was just joking about Benteke. I was saying since we've pulled like at least 4 of his cracked ice out of 23, might as well just go for the whole thing. That's what actually Big Homie's doing with Brian, but at least they're collecting someone who's, you know, kind of people want to collect. You know, it's Jared Bowen and it's his rookie card, so that makes sense. But no one is actually trying to collect Benteke cards that I know of, at least. You know, there could be Benteke fans out there. Here we go. Yeah, Mr. P, you'd think I would know who that is from pulling that 1 of 1 the other day. For some reason, at first I thought it was like Andriy Shevchenko, but I think his letters are just like AS or something. Actually, I should. Thanks for the idea. I don't know much about Alan Shearer's personal life, so I would love to see like how he carries himself. But besides like some maybe like interviews like here and there, it's only like snippets, not enough to actually kind of appreciate it. Maybe if they hit a black gold Benteke, it'll change their mind. Because I know a lot of people who start rainbows solely for the fact that they hit the 1 of 1. And then they're like, all right, now this got significantly easier, but is it really? I don't know. Bruno Fernandes, just the base. And that's probably our cracked ice. It is Gakuyate, Silver Nissan Scabano. It's always a funny name to say. And ASM for Newcastle, a green wave. Same Maximo. And James Rodriguez, J-Rod. Might be the first one for Everton, unless I skipped someone. And Zaha for Crystal Palace. Martin Dubravka. And time for the cracked ice. I have a pretty good idea what team this is going to. Stuck to the card a little. All right. Slow roll it. Manchester City. Phil Foden, KDB, or Aguero. It is Aymeric Laporte. 20 out of 23. Chuan Dong. First. Is this first? I feel like maybe we got one earlier. Maybe this is the first numbered card for Man City. It might be. We have 5 boxes to go. Still some potential for some black gold. Guys, should we do a marathon? Should we do like 10 cases or something? I just don't know who would pay for that much. Because it would be 10 cases of H2, obviously, because 10 cases of H2 is like the cheapest, but I don't know. Maybe not 10. 10 is like pretty unrealistic. But is it though? I'm trying not to give myself ideas, actually. I'm having an internal... is it dialogue or monologue? Does it matter? I guess it is monologue, because I'd be talking to myself, but... I can't totally get 10 cases of H2. Well, I'm sure a lot of people would get excited. Want to see how many black golds we can pull from 10 cases? That would be insane. Finally got a player that excited him. I mean, he's probably the best player on Newcastle right now. Is Isak still injured? I mean, actually, is he even playing? Because I know he was injured and then he came back and then maybe he got injured again, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched the last like few Newcastle games, so I don't know. We got Azizan in the chat. What's going on, my friend? Anything good for West Ham so far? We got a cracked ice for West Ham, I think, but it wasn't Jared Bowen. I'm trying to think, did we get any golds for West Ham? Got a bunch of green pulsars and maybe some purple pulsars. I guess there's a Dubravka here. Wait, no, that's Newcastle. What am I talking about? Who did I mix? Oh, Fabianski. That's what I was thinking. Eddie, yes, H2 is the cheapest format of technically like hobby. I mean, this is like a hybrid. So, but I mean, it's like the first step above a retail. Five cases would be a respectable checkpoint. All right, it looks like we have one person who seriously wants it. Sounds like Sean is the correct person to start with. Or maybe a mixer. You know, maybe like a case mixer actually would be pretty interesting. Maybe I'll do that. Didn't think of that before. Instead of just a regular mixer. This is the problem is, guys, the entry point becomes significantly more difficult the more boxes we involve, and you know, it just makes it harder for everyone to join. Then we have to rely on probably fillers, and then at that point, you know, if it's, and I still don't think it'd be a bad idea, but if it's like a multi-case mixer, the filler would be like 100 spots, like 100 or like 150 spots. Then it would get super complicated. Try to organize everything. It's definitely doable. It just needs some time and planning. You guys saw that, right? You guys already saw who the players. Man, this always happens, guys. Always happens. I'm sure you saw the player. Just forget what you saw, because we're gonna come back to it in a sec. Happened exactly the same exact way as last time. It's flipped 180. It's always like in the middle, like when you least expect it, guys. All right, one more to the checklist. Let me just fix the camera here. All right, we got two people who do 5 cases. And of course, it's gonna be Heung-min Son hunting. Guys, you know this color, right? Oh, look at that, that looks pretty. I've never done that with a black Prizm. Just the bottom, hits the entire visible light spectrum. Let's move the card behind this one, but it's stuck to it. I'm sure most of you guys saw who this is. It's going to Newcastle. And I think we just talked about this player, which is, you know, it is what it is, guys. Congrats to Matt P. Bang! 1 of 1, black gold, Martin Dubravka. Let's get one of these. I was really just waiting for when this was going to happen, and you know what surprised us, came out of nowhere. Let's look at the back. 1 of 1, and once again, not Nick Pope, because this season Nick Pope was playing for Burnley. But congrats to Matt P. Hit a 1 of 1, man. Thanks for taking the spot. Congratulations. Let's put this one in a sleeve and a top loader and put it center stage. This one looks more like more black than gold for some reason. Oh, it's probably because of the Newcastle colors. Makes sense. There we go, man. I don't know if this is your first 1 of 1 or what, but hey, 1 of 1 is a 1 of 1. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Would have been crazy to get a Saint Maximin 1 of 1. That would have been absolutely nuts. So Let's put this guy between the two legends here. Are we gonna get another one? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we get an auto. But there it is, guys. Another one. Another one. Might as well just say that. I just really wish it would be maybe like flipped around like an autograph, because like that caught me so off guard, and the fact that I saw what it was, like I really wish it was like black golds, like it's the very end kind of thing, like you can kind of tell, but maybe it's because I'm like I have all the cards piled up on each other. There we go, guys. Another one for the books. Well, congrats again, man. I'm glad to be the person who pulls you your first one of one. Of course, it does feel amazing when you do it on your own, like in person with your own hands, but congrats once again, my friend. Just out of curiosity, how many people saw the whole thing unfold and they knew exactly what the player was before I even hit it? I know I told you guys to forget what you saw, but obviously that's just to kind of add to the suspense and surprise. That happened last time too, but I think last time it happened very quickly to where I was able to realize what it was and then I just hit it. All right, and on that note, guys, it definitely seems like maybe we're gonna get at least one or two more of these, and maybe do a 5 case over next week. I was planning on doing something maybe for this weekend, but I honestly wasn't expecting this case to fill in like less than 24 hours. So really appreciate you guys. You made it happen. And I wasn't planning on breaking anything at all tonight, actually, but I was like, you know, might as well do it. So I can maybe plan for the next one a little better. And then that one would have to probably break, I don't know, maybe I could do a mixer like this weekend or like midweek or whatever. And then we'll have the maybe multi-case for next weekend. I'm guessing there's going to be a filler at some point for that one, but hey, I already know 2 people that are interested in 5 cases, so when there's a will, there's a way. And I'll try to do it as like a mixer case. Worst case scenario, they're all H2. But we've already seen some crazy stuff from H2, so ¿por qué no? All right, Robson Kanu. And Tammy Abraham. Big old Tammy. And is this one going to Aston Villa? Burnley. All right, Burnley. Mr. P, you ready? Who do you want this to be? Do you want this to be Chris Wood, or do you want this to be Nick Pope? 3, 2, Matthew Loden. Maybe the 3rd or 4th or 5th or 11th guy I probably would have tried to think of. Who's in Burnley. 18 out of 23. Nice one for the Burnley spot. Cracked ice never gets old. As I always say, probably one of the best parallels that was ever created. Obviously, you guys know, like Panini and Topps and maybe even Leaf, they share a lot of the same patterns, because I don't know, maybe there's a certain company that owns these and they're like, you know, might as well do this on the cards if they can do it. All right, 3 boxes left. Are we going to see another black gold? You know, anything's possible these days, especially after 3 in 1 case. I keep saying it because I'm trying to rub some of that luck off on these remaining boxes, guys. Hopefully you can understand. So we got 3 autos. Very, very, very small chance we see another auto. And if it is, it might be a black gold. But what else are we missing? I think we're missing just regular gold waves. Maybe 2. Yeah, maybe missing 2 or 3 gold waves. Well, if we're missing 2 or 3, that means every single one of these boxes is going to have one. So maybe 1 to 2. If you're still hanging out with us, if you have any requests for breaks, any break ideas, let me know in the chat. Always open to new ideas. Honestly, I was actually thinking of doing a Futera, but I don't know if that's going to work. It's just really hard to get those boxes. They like sold out. I don't want to say like instantly, but like it didn't last long on Futera's website. And then they sent out an email saying that, hey, we actually sold too many to a lot of people, where like it was only supposed to be like 1 per customer. I don't know. That's, to me, that's kind of weird. It makes it seem like they maybe didn't sell enough. They sold all the stuff they wanted to like bigger companies, and then they couldn't sell enough. So they were like, okay, maybe we need to tell people that it actually didn't sell out. Whereas it did. That's market manipulation, guys. Tiago, purple breakaway. And Mason Prison FC Greenwood. There's our gold wave. We're just talking about it. And the Burgundy team's getting a lot of cards this break. Curtis Jones, silver. Sean Longstaff. All right, let's move all these base cards. And who is this one going to? N'Golo Kante is covering this gold wave like he covers the entire earth, except for water. Aston Villa. Can't get enough, Sean. You cannot get enough tonight. Let's see what this one is. Emiliano Martinez, gold wave out of 10. Let's go. 9 out of 10. I feel like we got one of his gold waves last time, didn't we? Or like something SSP for this guy. Emiliano Troll Martinez, the World Cup champion. Congrats to Aston Villa. Adding another gold wave to the collection. Look at that. Man, before the World Cup, I don't know a lot of people who actually knew who Emiliano Martinez was. Can definitely guarantee that was the case. Let me move this box so we can just put them right next to these guys over here. Because, you know, champion. Why not? Champion status. Thank you, Conte, for being so kind. Showing us someone who is worthy of some international trophy. And we are out of sleeves for the last one, Trossard. Let me go get... Alright, actually wasn't that far. I was able to reach for it. And... Alright, here we go. 2 boxes left. Good luck, guys. Obviously, we're going a little slower on this because, I don't know, I'm personally not in a rush. I don't have to go anywhere. I'm enjoying this one. Ooh, upside down pack. Does that mean something crazy is going to be in it? I don't know. I always like to speculate about these things. That box, I don't know. It's like the packs were forced in here or something. This Side is like kind of ripped. Hopefully none of the cards are damaged. It's just like really weird packaging for this product. Never understood why they did it like that. Probably just for the sake of variety. Thought that was an auto. Home stretch, guys. Home stretch. Hopefully we see another banger from these last two boxes. All right, I was trying to see if that flipped pack was the one that's going to have the numbered card, but it's just an insert. Okay, it's not this one either. Are we going to get... I do see gold, so that's good news. Don't know what team it's going to. We have Adam Webster for Brighton, and then David Luiz for Arsenal. I have Jeffrey Schlupp, and the gold is over there. We got a silver, Maitland-Niles, and Anthony Robinson, a rookie for Fulham. Time for gold. 1, 2, St. Max, show us the bangers. Oh, we know what team this is going to. It's going to Wolves. Going on, hell. Is it Raul Jimenez? Ruben Neves, let's go. Nice one for Wolves. 2 out of 10. All right, all right, all right. Love to see it. Let's get one of these for the Wolves. Two out of 10. For some reason, I don't know why I thought I saw the 8. I was like, man, is it a jersey match? So close. Only 6 numbers away. Recap coming up soon, guys. We're almost at the final box. Don't go anywhere. If you have no idea what these cards are in the back, maybe you can tell if you're used to this set by now. All right, last but not least, H2 box number 20. Again, guys, based on demand from 2 people that were pretty awesome, not gonna lie. It sounds like there's a big possibility that we do a 5-caser for next weekend. Maybe a mixer before that, but you might want to buckle up for that one. I haven't decided exactly what 5 cases it's going to be, but realistically, I'd say between 3 and 5 cases. You know, that's a very, very long time to break. It's going to be like a whole day ordeal kind of thing. And I probably have to do it in like one sitting, because I feel like if you cut it into like 2 parts, then it would just be like 2 separate breaks at that point. But that's some dedication. I'd have to, I don't know. I'd have to hook up some Camelback or something. There's a cracked ice, guys, so that's going to be our last parallel. I don't know if we're going to be surprised by an autograph here. Five case choice. Oh my goodness. That would be nuts. 5K's choice, that's like 100 boxes. I think we would like legit probably see like anywhere between, I don't know, one to 4 nebulas or 1 to 3 nebulas or something. Definitely more than 1. I feel like it's like more common than that. But yeah, if we're getting cases, 5 cases of choice. Every case has 20 boxes. That's insane. 100 boxes of choice. That'd be a video never done before, honestly. It'd be let me just out of curiosity try to calculate the price for that, and then maybe I'll let you know later, but I won't do it right now. But Mr. P is asking, where do you get your H2 boxes from? Honestly, sometimes from David Adams, sometimes from a friend, sometimes from the warehouse. Really, really depends. Depends on the best deal that I get. Because I'm not trying to really flip the product, you know what I mean? It's fun to rip. It's fun to give other people a chance to get through a case, whereas you wouldn't normally ever do it on your own. I know I wouldn't. But our last cracked ice is going to be for a red team. Is it Liverpool? Because Naby Keita is covering it. It is Liverpool. Who's it going to be? Big homie's looking for this one. I don't know if he has one of these. He wants to get an SGC 10. So either Frey or SG. Be on the lookout because he might be reaching out to you guys. Genie Wijnaldum. 22 out of 23. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Cracked ice for Liverpool. Ended with, I think, the only numbered card for Liverpool, I believe. We'll find out in the recap here. But there it is, guys. Let me just sleeve these, and then we'll do a recap of, I don't know, probably just the cracked ice gold, and then maybe the purple. Might as well show the purple. It's not that many. The green, there's a lot of greens. Greens are still considered short print, so even though there's a lot of them in this product, it's because they didn't make a lot of this product. That is why. All right, I won't do a recap of silver, so let's start with the purple breakaways. We have Xhaka, Schlupp, Thiago, Cabano, Doucouré, Dubravka, Diangana, Saiz, Soucek, Trezeguet, James, McNeil, Salah, Lamptey, Sissoko, Ndidi, Bednarek, Davies, Gilmore, and Gundogan. And the cracked ices, got this last one, Genie Wijnaldum. Tongue twister to say this guy's name. Benteke, Ajayi, these are all out of 23. Danny Ings, Ramsdale, Mings, Danny Ings, and Tyrone Mings. Kieran Gibbs, Ben Johnson, and Stuart Dallas. And of course, Ben White, rookie. Brighton now plays for Arsenal. Let's look at the gold waves and the last 3 cards in the back. Emiliano Martinez, these are all numbered out of 10, except for the autograph. Ruben Neves, Brad Friedel, Matty Cash, Reece James, Højbjerg, and Alex McCarthy. And of course, we got 2 big autos, Patrick Vieira and Alan Shearer. Almost thought this was a black gold once again. Almost started freaking out. I was like, oh my god, this can't be happening. But yeah, these are SSP, but they're not numbered. And of course, we hit a 1 of 1, guys. What do you know? 1 of 1 once again. What number is this? This is our 6th from H2 of all the H2 that I've opened. Would you look at that? Martin Dubravka for Newcastle going to Matt P. Congrats once again, man. 1 of 1. right there. All right, we have 3 people for a 5K. Sorry, Angel just commented on that. We have Anthony in the chat as well. Welcome. Says, just got here, been watching a while. What are the next breaks you got planned? I would like to buy in on some. So we're probably gonna do a smaller mixer, like maybe a choice box, H2, breakaway, hobby. I don't think I can get first off the line, so we might just stick with those, or like maybe red stars even. We might do a 5-box choice again. You know, that was really popular. But it seems like there's actually some interest in 5 cases. 5 cases of what? I don't know, but it's probably gonna be from this set. I was thinking of doing a case of 2020 to 21 Merlin, but that actually, I think it might be hard to move. You know, I know a lot of people love that set, but I don't know a lot of people who would get in on it because it is an expensive case. I think those cases are like between like 3 to 3.5K or something, or maybe even more. But yeah, obviously it's an older product, so it's going to be more expensive now, especially that no one's ripping it. But yeah, so maybe 5 cases of H2, maybe 3 H2, 2 breakaway, or maybe H2 breakaway, hobby, choice. I don't know, man. But choice is like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna make the ceiling, or not the ceiling. It's gonna make the like spot entry, whatever you want to call it, very difficult for a lot of people. So I have to figure out a way, maybe even before I have to go into a filler, to make it really like interesting, or make it more accessible. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know maybe the next few days. But thanks everyone who joined, grabbed a spot, helped us fill this and get this break tonight. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week and then weekend upcoming. And of course, stick around Discord and Instagram for that upcoming break information. So again, thanks for all the support, guys. And all right, we have maybe, so Anthony is maybe our number 5. So we have at least 5 people. And I know maybe 2 other people are going to join. They just don't know about this idea, but I'm pretty sure that they'd totally be down for it. Mr. P says Vieira's auto looks strange. I don't know, what about it looks strange? I think it was just like off to the side a little bit. But wait. It is strange. Wait, is this his auto? Wait, is this potentially someone else's auto? I don't know. No, I mean, yeah, he's definitely wrote Vieira here. But what is this? Now that you mention it, I can't stop looking at it. I don't know. Because that's not a P, unless it's an upside down P. I can totally see the Vieira here, but I don't know, guys. I'm confused. Maybe Tradiac. Well, I don't think he's here anymore, but maybe he'll know. Anyway, that's the break, guys. We got a 1 of 1. It's a goalkeeper, but we did get a 1 of 1. So congrats again to Matt. And yeah, much appreciated, Anthony. Check it out. Send me any questions you might have. And best way to get notifications, I say Discord. Everything drops on Discord first, typically. And then Instagram, you'll just see it on your feed, or you'll see the story. So I definitely say Discord is better for notifications. But yeah, I do agree. Alan Shearer does have the cleanest auto, and I don't know how many thousands of those he's signed, but what a guy. Mad respect. Yeah. Thanks for the support once again, guys. I'm gonna sign off here. So have a great rest of your night, and yeah, we'll be uploading some videos in the next few days as well, other than lives. But yeah, as always, we'll see you in the next one.